Haha, people, what's going on? BPhife here, back at you with another video. And in case you missed my last couple of videos, crew mode was sacrificed due to a non-patch in NBA 2K13, and also the previous one was my NBA Live 14 breakdown. The links will be down in the description, since now I guess you can't do video response. I don't know. Let me know if you can do video response. There's a different way, because I'm trying to do that and I can't do it. But anyway, let me know. So I got two topics. We want to talk about next generation consoles, and then I want to talk about Kspade and Smoove. Okay, but let's talk about the next generation consoles first. I was thinking about this, ever since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. I picked that up for the PlayStation. If you guys want to, add me to a gang or what have you, or want to get it online, I'll put my PSN down there, so we can go ahead and get it in. I was thinking about this since Grand Theft Auto came out. I was like, am I ready to make that leap? Am I ready to go hop on the PS4? Am I ready to make that jump? Because Xbox One, after what they pulled with the the whole bad PR and all that stuff, and what their intentions, the reveal of what their intentions are, I'm really like, I'd almost have to find an Xbox for like under $200, at this point in time. That's just how I feel right now at this point in time. But for the PS4, I definitely do want to see NBA 2K14 on the PS4. But at the same time, I've been really looking into putting together a PC, because as I'm hearing, as I'm seeing, or what have you, the PC seems like, that seems like the more logical choice if you're really trying to move to, next generation type gaming. Granted that it's got the PC and the keyboard and the mouse. I'm not very keen on that. I really am not very keen on that. Hard Eight tells, he uses the controller or what have you. I spoke to him about that or whatever, and he kind of gave me his ins and outs on it. So I'm still thinking about that, but at the same time, I don't know. Should I stay with the consoles? And but then the other question is, do I want to make that leap? Because there's a lot of games still on PS3 and Xbox 360 that I really haven't even really got into. If they continue making games for it, it's not like these games are terrible. So I don't know, man. Hey, let me know what y'all think about that. Are y'all making that jump and just saying bye-bye to the old generation consoles, or what? Or are you like me, thinking about just advancing past these consoles and moving right to PC? Yeah, so I don't know. But okay, the other part of the video is about crew mode. Now, there was a team up crew that came out here to 2K, and got a chance to play NBA 2K14 early. Also found out some information about crew. A lot of them were excited about that. However, they didn't know the details at the time. Okay, but it wasn't until last week that some community members from 2K, actually gave out the details and the information. I don't know if it was Ronnie, or if it was the LD Manning Chris, or the 2K. I'm sorry if I butchered his name wrong, or if you personally take offense to me butchering his name. I apologize for that. But like I said, they put out the information, and it was not well received. Okay, it was not well received, and there was two guys in particular that I watched their videos, and they didn't like it as well. Get into what they didn't like. Let me express this. Now, I personally don't watch a lot of big commentators, only because YouTube itself has been used for a career enhancement tool and a monetary asset. Okay, so which makes me personally look at big time YouTubers as, is the message valid, and is their execution, is the execution of the message, is that valid as well? So therefore, I'm skeptical whenever I hear, stuff that comes out of their mouth. Okay, and that's just me personally. Okay, Just what it is, because you know, we are in a society now to where, you know, everyone wants to get their bread buttered, and I don't blame them. First of all, let me say, I don't blame any of these people that want to get their bread buttered, because in that same position, I'm gonna try to get my bread buttered too, but I'll try to get it spread a little thinner than you know, I don't need that much butter on my bread. Okay, but going back to that, these dudes expressed their disappointment in the results or the details of crew mode. Now that's Kspade, Smoove. Now these both dudes are primarily my player. You know, they make a lot of their videos on my players, which I don't like my player for two reasons. Okay, one, which is my main reason, is because they're spending a lot of time, a lot of money on these fluff features, is what I like to call them, instead of fixing legacy issues. Okay, if you don't know what a legacy issue is, a legacy issue is a bug that keeps occurring in every iteration of the series. And if you don't think it's coming in 2K14, then you don't think. Okay, these are issues like how the passing is terrible, the AI is terrible. They just now tried to fix blocking. You know what I'm saying? Like these are issues that if you've been playing the series a long time, you have experienced them continuously throughout the series. Okay, and I personally want them to fix the core fundamentals before they get to all of these fluff features. Fix all of those legacy issues. Okay, that's just my thing. That's number one. Number two is, first of all, when your dude gets like, you know, 70 points plus a night, you know, 25 rebounds, and, you know, 13 plus assists, that ain't sim, baby. And I almost have to question, like, the people that are playing these games faithfully, like, are they sim-minded people? You know what I mean? But that's another video, that's another topic. Because I mean, these dudes, they're on the same team as real NBA stars, and this is their rookie year, and they're doubling, quadrupling their stats. Come on, that ain't sim, baby. But anyway, like I said, that's a different video. So Kspade, Smoove both make videos. Now, Kspade made a really good video, you know, very professional video about how he was expressing his disappointment with 2K, and you know, a lot of his correspondence with 2K. And I thought it was a great video because it reiterated a lot of things that I've been saying on my channel. Okay, about how 2K prioritizes things and all that type of jazz. But then Smoove made a video which was a little harder in the paint. No pun intended, but a little harder in the paint. I'm telling you why. Because think about this. These YouTubers, these big time commentators, they have a lot of subs. Now, you know, Smoove, I don't even know his numbers nowadays, but it'd probably be safe to say at least 500,000, right? Now, it's very difficult for big time YouTubers to keep everyone happy, right? So therefore, what they do is they have their hands tied in so many areas, like they can't be opinionated. They have to suppress a lot of the things that they say and talk about. You know, sometimes they're in the pockets of, you know, of the developers and of the ad company. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of factors that come into play with a lot of these big time YouTubers. And the main thing to me that sticks out to me is you can't be opinionated, because sometimes there really needs to be a voice. There really needs to be a voice. I mean, look at Xbox One. When there's a voice that goes wrong, the consumer can right the wrong that the companies are giving us. We can sit there and say, we're not taking this, and it will be a magnified voice. Now, I'm not to say that, you know, some of these commentators aren't doing this behind closed doors, and that's cute, but at the same time, behind closed doors doesn't get any pressure done. You know what I'm saying? But Smoove came out and outright said the developers are lazy. That is huge. That is a turning point. That could be a turning point for NBA 2K15, not 14, because it's too late probably, but 2K15, because for him to voice his opinion and finally stand up and let them hang, you know, him and Kspade, you know, to let them hang, just boom, just let them all hang. That is when the companies say, okay, we might have to, we just got decked in the face, you know, and they might have to reevaluate and how they prioritize things, you know. Now, I'm not going to go as far as to say the developers are lazy, but I'm going to say their prioritization is horrible. That's where I'm going to go. I probably would have labeled it prioritization is horrible at 2K, you know, because I think they, you know, I think that they do want a good game. I just think they don't focus on the right thing. They want to, you know, put things on the back of the box, you know, and it might not even be the developers. As a matter of fact, I'm probably sure that, you know, it's a small percentage of developers that is, you know, public relations, you know, marketing. It's probably Ronnie. Who knows? I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is it's very important, and it takes a lot for dudes like that in those positions to actually stand up for gamers. I just wanted to say that I thought that was pretty commendable, and I hope that a lot of other big time YouTubers follow that recipe.